Welcome to GigFaster TV on YouTube. Today we're going to talk about how to promote your music on Instagram. Before we get started, go ahead and pause the video, pause the podcast, and make sure you subscribe to the channel and on Apple Podcast or on Google Play or Spotify. And if you could leave a 5-star review, that'd be great. Give me a like for the video, that'd be awesome too. Let's dig in. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about how to promote your music on Instagram. And people love Instagram. I mean, it's obviously Facebook wouldn't have bought Instagram for what, like $1 billion. So there are two places that a lot of people spend their time: Instagram and Facebook. So it's something you really should consider promoting your music on Instagram. So first things first, if you're new to Instagram, then you should probably pick a handle or a name that matches your account so that people can find you. I mean, they're going to be able to find you through the description and stuff, but make it easy for them. Like for my band, Craig Kelley Band, I make sure I have Craig Kelley Band in there, or the Craig Kelley, so that they can easily find me. And this is one thing, actually off topic a little bit, but like your branding from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, your website, your promotional material and all that stuff really should be consistent. It's just like a company. When you think of think of GigFaster. Every time you see GigFaster, you see that blue icon, and it's just kind of brand recognition. You see Walmart, you know their brand. Pepsi, you know their brand. A lot of brands don't even need to use words, and you just know what it is. So it's kind of like that with your music. I mean, you want to be consistent with that. So be creative, but be consistent. So I don't know. I just wanted to say that before we even get started. I'm going to get right into it. Try to keep this in a little shorter than normal. 3 ways to promote your music on Instagram. Number 1, post updates regularly. Like, this is the hardest thing for most people, is to be consistent and be persistent and continue to do it for a long time. A lot of people get like, oh, I'm all in. Every day they're posting. And then next week they're posting. Next week, post. Next week, nothing. They get burnt out. Make it so that it's fun for you and you can be consistent about it, and your fans will know what to expect. So let's just say you're going to do like Monday Madness. I don't know, I just made it up. And every Monday you're going to just post something. Maybe it's a snippet. Maybe it's a little video, mini video of yourself talking about the band or what you guys are doing, what you're working on. But make sure you know what I'm taking a little word of caution. You don't want to lose fans. You want to gain them. So just be consistent and do it like once a week to start. Or if you can handle more than that, a couple times a week. But do it so that your fans know when you're going to do it, and they can come to expect it. And it just be kind of like their little nugget, like, oh yeah, Monday we're going to get like a new note from band XYZ. It's like, cool, let's see what they do this week, maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever, you figure that out. And number 2, be engaged. If somebody comments or they ask a question, you always have to answer them. If they're being rude, a soft response will take care of that. Like, I've had so many rude comments. If anybody that creates content, like I have several other channels as well, and like people are just mean sometimes, especially whenever there's no accountability. They can just type it in, or they can just tap it in on their phone. They think nobody's going to see them. It's not like somebody's in the same room. And they'll just be mean about it. But, sometimes you ignore it, but other times, you really got to be engaged. People will love that if they can be on not the same level, but like if they can touch you and communicate with you, they feel like, they got friends. Like I said in the last podcast, you're building a community of fans, a community of friends. So the next time you play a gig, all your friends want to come out. They want to rock it. They want to have the party. They want to be part of the party. Your fans, they'll be super fans because they're going to be your friends. That's what you want. You don't have to be best friends with everybody, go to their house and all this stuff. Just be nice to them and engage with them. Number 3, connect with other bands. This is the biggest missed opportunity I think a lot of bands lose out on. Number 1 is they think they're in competition with all these other bands when really there's so much room out there. Nobody likes the same band. Do you listen to the same band 24/7? No, you don't. You listen to a bunch of bands. You like a genre. You like multiple genres. There's room for everybody. Not everybody writes a number 1 hit. Not every band writes all the number 1 hits. There's all kinds of bands. There's so much room out there. The competition is with yourself. So connect with other bands, and what can you do? You can do cross promotions. You can share your fans. Make fans with them because, like I say, they're gonna like both of you guys. Hey, how about you guys play together? Start by cross promoting and connecting with other bands on Instagram. Comment on their songs or their posts. Encourage them. They can encourage you back. You guys are building community. It's there's an old proverb, you reap what you sow. So plant good seeds, be nice to people, encourage other people. And when people are mean to you and try to discourage you, don't worry about them, because guess what? They don't do anything. That's all they do. They don't create anything. They don't write, they don't play music. If they do, it's for probably nobody, because nobody wants to deal with that. So be nice, plant good seeds every day, and you'll see the fruits of your labor before you know it. Thanks for watching. I'm Craig from GigFaster, and I appreciate you guys checking out this video. Hopefully you find it helpful and you can use some of the tips so that you can grow your own Instagram following and fan base. I want to tell you about GigFaster if you haven't heard. I created GigFaster so that you could book gigs, promote your music, and submit to record labels. And there's over 6,000 contacts in there. You can contact them. There's a free trial. Go check it out. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll catch you later. Remember, if you persist, you will succeed. Never quit.